What's up, guys? It's James Reptiles, and today I'm going to kind of be going over everything that I'm bringing to the Reptile show and the next couple of Reptile shows. But first, I want to talk about how I went sugar-free for about 3 weeks. No added sugar, of course. Natural sugars in fruits and vegetables, I was A-okay, but I've been doing it for about 3 weeks, and it's finally getting to that point where I'm going to have sugar again. Today is Wednesday. Friday, I will be eating ice cream. I'll tell you guys how that goes. There's all sorts of studies and stuff that was done by people who've done it before, but your body needs so much of that, so it's used to it. So if I ever come in a situation where that's all there is to eat and I'm starving, I don't shock my system. So the rule is more like an 80-20. So when I start eating sugar again, I will be eating healthier for the most part, but allowing myself sugar and bread every once in a while. But other than that, let's get started with, let's start with leopard gecko. All right, so first off, we have Big Boy. He is my, I believe, het radar male. Not really sure. He's definitely a normal. I was told het radar, which is het eclipse and het albino. I'll be bringing him, hopefully selling him and just getting him out of my rack. There's no reason for me to have him, I just do. The Black Knight, if it doesn't sell, I'll definitely be taking him to the show. I'm kind of thinking he won't sell by then, especially with the bite marks on his tail, so we'll have to see what's up with that. This is Trixie, a blizzard. Yeah, this is Trixie, a blizzard. I bought her when I bought him. She originally belonged to a coworker of mine, and she gave it to a different coworker, and I kind of bought him off of him. And I'm going to be taking her to the show. She doesn't do anything either in my collection. And then this is, I forget her name, but I also searched the tea. I remember that. I don't know if I'll take her. She's looking kind of thin in the tail, so we'll see if I can sell this one and have her alone and kind of try to beef her up a little bit. That's ideal. I would sell her, but if I don't sell her, there's plenty of other shows to take her to, so I'm not worried there. Let's move on to corn snakes. So this is my Ultramel and het Ultramel corn snakes that I picked up the other day. I paid $150 for the 2-year-old pair. They look like yearlings to me, maybe a little bit bigger, but nevertheless, I'll probably take them to the show and try to sell them for $250 because I'm just that kind of entrepreneur. If I could sell them for $250, awesome. I can always find another deal like that. And honestly, if I can sell them for $250, if I can sell these 2 corn snakes at the show, I'm going to use that money to buy an enclosure or get thrown to a rack. If I can sell them, I'll put that money towards a rack for a Vietnamese Blue Beauty. These specifically, that's the goal. $250, hopefully. I won't sell them for less than $200 for the pair, and I'll probably only sell them as a pair, unless I can keep the female. I'll sell the male alone, but nevertheless, that's it for the corn snakes, and that's it for the snakes. I'm not going to sell any other snakes. Everything else I'm raising up for myself to be able to breed, and there's no point in getting rid of it. I've been raising this stuff up. It's what I want. I definitely do want a pair of corns. These would be nice to have. I think it'd be fun to work with this project. But in 2 years, when they're up to size, I really don't want to be selling snakes worth $20, $30, maybe $40 each as hatchlings. It's not really a good way for me to make money. And that might be for some people, but personally, I like to work with high dollar animals, and something like that just not it for me. So those are the snakes. Next, we'll get on to crested geckos. Now, I'm not going to go over every crested gecko that'll be for sale at the show, but I do have quite a bit of babies. I'll probably end up taking 10 to 12, depending. And a lot of the money I'm going to make is going to go right back into buying some bulk animals of some kind. So I have something to bring to the next couple shows, because even if I don't sell everything at this show, there are 2 more shows before the end of the year that I will be vending. The Chico show, which is a 1-day in San Mateo, which I can't remember exactly. It might be a 1-day too. I think it's November 12th, actually. So I have my paperwork in order to vend on my own, but I will be with Armando. Glenn's not going to do those shows. If I can, well, I'm going to get in contact with them right after the Sacramento show. And Glenn will know what all the paperwork is, and I'll say, hey, what all do I need? And he'll like, oh, maybe you need this still. And then I have to add the location of the show onto my permit for legal reasons. And then I'll get in contact with them and be like, hey, I want a booth. My buddy Armando is going to be at it with me. Is this the right paperwork? And that'll get me, that'll let me know, hey, I either don't have all the right paperwork and we can just do it Armando's permit, or I have it all and I can do it. And if I can do it, I'd really like to do it. I'd like to start promoting myself as soon as possible. My sister's working on stickers right now. Hopefully those are done shortly. These 2, I won't be bringing to the SAC show, but hopefully I'll bring them to the next show. Like I said, if you've watched any of my previous videos where I recently got these 2 crested geckos, one of them lays slugs and one of them lays fertile eggs. They're from a buddy of mine. They're both kind of bland, normal, average-looking crested geckos, but crested geckos, for how much they're worth, I think it's worth it to raise up babies no matter what. Because, I don't know, I'd say it's probably, if you had a pair, maybe it's $20 to raise up a baby. Maybe $25 because you have to raise the baby to such a certain age to get it, to sell it. But I think you can easily sell them for $30, $40 for a baby. And that's easy money. This one's having trouble shitting, it seems. But, so these ones won't be at the SAC show. They'll be at the next one, the San Mateo, the Chico, whatever works. If that one's producing eggs, I might keep it. I haven't decided yet. There's so many things I want right now. A rack system. I want 2 rack systems. I'd like some more of these, 2 more right there. If I get a rack system, I can make room for them right there. Vietnamese Blue Beauty, of course, I always want that. I want a pair of them. 100 flower rat snakes, more room, money to put towards my own income, all sorts of stuff. But it's a snowball effect. You start small, you spend your own money for the first couple of years, and you eventually start making a little bit of profit, and that's where I'm at. I've been ongoing keeping for 4 years. I kept little random stuff I caught when I was younger, but I've been breeding for 2 years, and I'm at that point where I know my business is going to grow if I do this, and I know I can make this kind of money, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to push for it, and if it's not 100% what I want, at least it's something, and that's all you can really hope for. I'm going to bring the hissing cockroach calling. Let me pull it out for you real quick. These guys are a pain in the butt. There's so many in there now that every time I open it up to feed them, at least one crawls out. So I'm really just looking to sell the colony. If you come to the show and you want it, maybe $50 is what I'll do. Maybe 60. I'm not really sure yet. A couple months ago, I asked $45 for it. I had a couple people inquire. I asked $45 for it. They weren't too interested. Since then, more adults have grown up. I mean, the adults go for like $3 a piece. So if you were to take this colony and sell all the adults, you'd make your money back. And then you can have babies to raise up, and that's just pure profit after that. And that's with the tank. I don't need the tank. But next thing on the list to get, well, there's 2 things. a snake rack so I can get my snakes off here. That'll free up room for more crested geckos because I'll be breeding a lot more next year. What I want to put up here is a really tall frog, one of these, but taller for some frogs. I need to do some more research. I haven't decided what kind of frogs I want. I might want two. I might want milk frogs and then dumpy tree frogs. What do you call them? I don't know, white tree frogs. Is that what they are? Either way, that'll be really fun. I might take some dubia in cups to the sack show. I haven't quite decided if I do. I'm gonna walk around the sack show, see what everyone's pricing them at, and cut the price by like 20%, just to make some cash, make my pay my parking fees or whatever. Everything helps. I could sell crested gecko eggs. I don't know if that's legal actually to sell the egg, but that'd be really cool. Have the parents on display. That's one thing I want to do. I don't know how I would do it, but I want to bring the parents to put on display. Yeah, I might bring Olga and just, put her up really expensive just to see what happens. If someone buys her for $200, I would just turn around and buy a nicer one for someone else. Either way. So that's about it. That's what I'm bringing to the show. That's probably it. That's all I need. I might sell a scorpion I have. It's laying around. It's baby. We'll see about that. I got a lot of work to do with the scorpions. One of the scorpions, the moms, actually, I went in here last night and all the babies were dead. They weren't on their back anymore. I think they were getting pretty close to climbing off. But there was one dead and there were big white mites on them, so I'm not really sure what was up with that. But I just went in there and they were all kind of mushed underneath her hide. I think she's just been walking on them for a couple hours. I'm not really sure what's going on, but when the other one does drop its babies, I'm going to move them all to paper towel for the time being. Really don't want to do for a scorpion, but in this case, that's just what I'm going to have to do. I'm not really sure what's up there, but scorpion, it's hard to justify keeping them because yes, the babies will make good profit because it costs so little to keep the scorpions, but at the same time, the profit's so little. It's like, is it even worth my actual time just to raise the babies up, cup them? It's hard to tell. I'm going to keep them for now. We'll see what's up. It doesn't hurt to have more stuff producing, help me fill up my tables, so then I don't have to go buy as much. But I think after the sack show, I'll probably end up buying some leopard geckos and possibly some corn snakes. I'm not really sure, just enough to fill up more tables at more shows. But anyway, that's it for today. I'm James from James Reptile. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did that really helps. Comment, share with someone, watch it a second time just to help the channel. I have one video that just went over 50 views. It's about the Sacramento Reptile Show. One that's pretty close. I can't remember what that's about. But hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter if you have any questions, if you want to see more pictures of my animals. Animals I've had in the past are definitely up there. Not all of them, but. And then if you have any personal questions you don't want on social media, hit me up at jamesjeptiles@gmail.com. I'll be sure to answer those really quick for you. Thanks for watching and have a good day.